Hi, my name is Sam Johnson and I'm a voice teacher. Today I'm going to be reacting to and analyzing and fanboying over Frank Ocean performing Higgs.
Saturdays involved making our entrances into life outside. We've been in this room too long. Recreation is keeping us self-contained and aware of each other's form still, and in full stride just the same, keeping us warm, walking in straight lines, talking to sleep at night, cuddled and pacified, versions of my life.
He's keeping everything really closed so far. He's not opening his mouth a ton. It's a very spoken but smooth kind of melody so far. I really like Frank's live performances because it's always so obvious that it's live, whether it's by like just a little mistake here or there, like something, or just choosing to do it in a different way. Every time that he does it is a different experience, and so it's a self-contained piece of art, what this is. So it doesn't matter that I've listened to this song 700 times on the record. This is its own new experience.
It's all new to me, it's all new to me, having you around. It's all new to me, it's all new to me, having you around. But if we decide to live by choice, all this time I knew the average was something to fall back on. After gardens, I watch video, only difference is sparks of a lightning storm behind wet faces. Slip my pants back on and rewind it backward more. The tape stopped before I was back alone and you, yes, I'll be back before the street lights on, before the daylight's gone. I was spoiled by lavish stars. They don't compare, no, not at all.
He's going right up to his first bridge to the E flat. No, don't compare, no, not at all. But he's keeping it that same smaller, more closed vowel shape. If he started letting it go to like, no, no, da, 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 and going really, really big with it, it would encourage pulling more chest voice. Right now, it's getting to the point where it almost starts sounding a little bit over-compressed just because we're keeping it so small in that bridge area. So while we don't want to encourage the yell response that happens as you start opening the vowel up too much, if it got too difficult to sing it like this, because it does just create a little bit more sensation, a solution would be to just drop your jaw a little bit. It doesn't need to go super wide, and it's dropping it back rather than like if you're at the dentist and they say to open your mouth really wide, most people go ah, and then if you do that and you put your hand right in front of your ear, you'll feel like a space open up. That's kind of moving everything down. If you just instead think of this as a hinge that's moving back slightly and drop the jaw, that would remove that compression that I'm hearing. But that's also part of his sound, is just this kind of tinny, almost over intense sound that just sounds like Frank. So you need to kind of be careful when making choices like that to make sure that it doesn't completely change, that artist's image and what they've built up. So I don't think it's a huge issue with this. I'd rather have it be just slightly too compressed, but still in a decent place like what he's doing, rather than just like a full-on
Whole chest voice.
And had this been the past, I might not know what to do with love.
Now he's opening it a little bit more, and you'd get less of that sound.
What you give, my words can't hold. And the facts of God breaks us.
He went more to a breaks us, tongue up in the back, sound, rather than breaks us, where it becomes more of that long one tube where the tongue's not raising in the back. Narrowing it like that, going towards the E instead of an it's just a magic trick. It works. It works really well. If you're having too much trouble with like jumping up to one high note, try narrowing the vowel. If the vowel is supposed to be an ah, perceived as an ah, maybe try going towards more of an If the vowel is supposed to be perceived as an then we can kind of narrow it by going a. But like a lot of times people, instead of narrowing it like that, their body will try to go into this yell response. And so if you're saying the word love, it'll go, love, I love you. At that point, we're not even hearing the original vowel that was intended. So by narrowing it towards the love, I love you, even if you have to over narrow it for a second, it'll help you get into a better place. So with that one, he only jumps up to the A flat for just one note, and he narrows it slightly so that he's able to get through that chest pulling sort of thing. This song is also like insanely hard on the recorded version. Go find it. It's hard to find, but it's on Endless. And he did drop the key, I'm pretty sure, for this recording. I think that maybe by 4 half steps, so a major third. I think that he might have dropped it that much. And it does give it a kind of more calm feeling, just the fact that he dropped the key, but he's still able to lean into this climax part because it's right on his bridge. It's right on his second bridge instead of going up to his third bridge, which it was before. So you still get the sort of progression of it moving through more difficult parts of his voice. It's just not quite as forceful as the recorded version, I think.
These sweet eyes.
So I guess he just decided to not use that extra vocal capital to make this song, you know, a little bit higher. The vocal cords come together a little bit more. Well, quite a bit more. I mean, from C to the upper C, it doubles in frequency. So the vocal cords come together double the amount. And just the higher that you sing, the more people tend to overcompress. And so he just didn't want to go through all of that with this. And so he turned it to more of this, like, not low energy, but it does feel that way. Like changing the key, yes, it becomes easier to sing for him in this situation, but it also changes just the overall perception of the sound. But he recognized that, and I think that he brought that out emotionally, because with Frank, he really is coming from this place of what words am I saying? How can I express myself rather than can I make this in a good place type of a approach. And because of that, you get some live performances that might not be as polished, like when he did Forrest Gump live at the Grammys, I think it was, a few years back. It just wasn't quite as polished, but this song sounded a lot more together and like he was really able to trust his instrument while he was singing it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you've made it this far, please comment below about what your favorite brand of chapstick is. Thank you.